I really do love to, I've mentioned this a couple times before, but I really do love to think of music and music theory and the way that we're organizing all these, terms and patterns and concepts, very similar to nature and very similar especially to to observing the stars and constellations. Like there's these stars, they're in these, could be like random places, but here we are from Earth looking at them and being like, that's Orion's belt, that's the Big Dipper, that's this constellation, like here's where this planet shows up, here's where the sun rises. Like we're like creating an organization, terminology and labels and definitions to make sense of our orientation in the world. And it's very similar in music. We have this sound and this sound and these two sounds that go to, like we have all these sounds that naturally either sound dissonant or consonant to us. They sound harmonious or they sound disturbing to us. There's all these different like responses that we get from hearing the sounds. And the sounds by themselves are in a way arbitrary, like they're just existing, but we're the ones creating like the labels of, oh, this is within the scale, this is out of the scale, this is this particular key, this is this other particular key. Like we're the ones creating a sense of logic and patterning around what's naturally existing. So that can sometimes help, and knowing that can sometimes help when you're practicing and it's not quite making sense. It's like, well, you're practicing it because it's a way to understand the language of how to assimilate this information of music, and, Jeff, you also bring another great point is like, yes, you can also learn by ear. You can absolutely just experiment with sound until you're playing exactly what you want to play all the time. That's totally a path. And some people take that path. And most of us do a little bit of both and highly recommend a little bit of both,